goodness, especially from the last show we had when Dan Maff faced Darius Carter, and we literally got to see blood from Dan's forehead on our table. Billy's got to be some sort of crazy, but I think he might actually be.
AJ Penn, you sat here the night that Billy Brash won the BCW King of the Monsters tournament, and we were speaking earlier tonight, and you said that you kind of understand Billy's mindset here. Like, how can he truly hold that trophy and not have beaten Danny Maff? But is it wise for Billy Brash to call out the Bayonne Badass?
I don't know if it's wise, but this is something that Billy has to do. I totally understand. He's the King of the Monsters, but he doesn't feel he can really call himself that. I mean, I've seen Billy is proud of that trophy. When we went down to Wrestle King, he had that down the whole weekend with him, down in North Carolina. That's how proud he is to be King of the Monsters. But he feels it may be a little tainted. So tonight, out of respect, he wants to challenge the Bayonne Badass, Danny Maff.
And Maff, his opponents
emphatically answered that challenge.
Now, we were both seated here, all three of us seated here, when Maff made his grand return to BCW to face none other than the BCW World Champion, Darius Carter. One hell of a performance out of Maff. What can Brash expect here tonight, AJ? You've been in the business for a very, very long time. You have seen the path of destruction that Dan Maff has laid in professional wrestling in and out of the Northeast. What is Brash to expect here tonight?
I want to correct myself from earlier. That was actually Danny Maff that speared Penelope Ford through almost out of the ring. But yeah, we gotta call a spade too. Danny Maff, he's known for violence. He's known for the weapons, the doors. But once he steps in that ring, he is a hell of an athlete. He's an ass kicker. He can go in there one-on-one with Billy Brash and take him to the limit. Brash is in for, I don't know if he's expecting exact. I mean, I'm sure he knows what he's in for, but not exactly. Until you're in the ring with Dan Maff, you don't know what's going to hit you.
You don't think his reputation precedes him just a bit?
But
introducing first, in the corner to my right, from Columbia, South Carolina, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is your 2018 BCW King of the Monsters, built to self-destruct, Billy Brash.
And Brash has built quite the name for himself in BCW.
In the corner to my left, fighting out of Bayonne, New Jersey, and weighing in at 305 pounds. But this man needs no introduction anywhere in the civilized world. He is the independent icon and king of the fucking North, Danny Maff!
Oh! Wow! Brash wasting no time!
I guess he was prepared.
I think that we have our answer on how Brash is going to handle Maff.
I mean, that's what you got to do. Wow. I'm even more impressed by Billy Brash now. I didn't think he had that in him.
Of course you are.
Brash went straight for Maff before Maff's introduction was even done.
I mean, you fight a guy like Dan Maff, you need an edge. That was smart.
Oh, okay. There's crossing the line, and that's way too much.
Boogers are an edge?
I don't know if I agree with that.
I'm shocked. As a proud
you draw the line at boogers.
I think that's a little bit too far, Billy.
At least we know where AJ Pan draws the line. No boogers.
I draw the line on boogers on any of Dan Maff's clothes.
All the rest, perfectly fine.
Yes, but not on, that's just stupid.
Especially on the Puerto Rican flag. That is desecration.
It's that also, you don't tug on Superman's cape. You don't blow your nose.
But you can kick him in the head before the bell.
That's all love and war, but that's Dan Maff's pride right there. He represents Puerto Rico to the fullest.
Oh! Brash brought to his knees by the chop of Dan Maff.
And Brash is paying for that now. And Maff is going to make sure he knows not to mess with the Boricua. Oh, but Brash is coming. Wow.
Brash told me earlier tonight that one of his biggest idols is none other than the master of evil himself, Steve Corino. This is the kind of match that Corino would love.
Oh yeah, definitely reminiscent of Steve Corino, Dusty Rhodes from ECW pay-per-view. Wow. You know, I think there was a poll online about who would win this match. I think it was straight down the middle, 50-50. I mean, it's who would you choose in this match?
You know what? I mean, listen, having known Billy Brash over the last year and a half, seeing his body of work, I think Brash got one right in the bread basket.
Jesus.
Brought him down to a knee.
I don't know if you heard what Billy was yelling at Maff. He says, "I'm the king of the monsters." And I think Maff took issue with that.
Well, he gave him his response to that.
Oh, big senton. And another one.
Maff has made it known, not till you beat me, you're nothing, kid.
I don't think Brash has ribs anymore.
Cover
Or
one.
a sternum.
Two. Oh, how
a
in the
stomach.
world did Brash kick out?
I think that bread is expired right now.
Oddly enough, AJ Penn, earlier tonight in the Monster match, you saw Billy Brash's longtime tag team partner, Joshua Cutshaw, in that match. And we all know the tag team history of one Dan Maff and the Hit Squad. Imagine those two teams in a matchup.
Oh my goodness. I think we need a 40x40 ring for that.
I'm glad they got rid of the door, because I kind of feel like Maff would use it.
Yeah, we don't need that in this match. I mean, look, see, like I tell you, they're just using their hands, their fists, their feet. And that's more destructive than any door right now.
Maff was going to fly, and Brash cut him off at the pass. Oh, Brash, that inside out cutter, cover, 1, 2, and a kick out.
This is the one edge Billy Brash has over Dan Maff, his agility. For a man his height and everything, he shouldn't be moving as quickly as he does. He moves like a cruiserweight.
But hold on. Didn't you say earlier during the match between Yaya and Dickinson that in a match between agility and power, you take experience?
That's correct. Yes, I did say that.
So what edge? I mean, according to what you said earlier, the edge goes to Dan Maff.
Sometimes there's an X factor. In this match,
He can never admit he's wrong. It's fine. Leave it be.
Very true. Oh, boy. Is that it? Got him set up for what looks like the burning hammer here. Oh, no. Oh.
Ow.
Rammed him right into the corner there.
Almost compressed his vertebrae.
Not only the turnbuckle up his spine, but he landed square on his head coming down.
Yeah, right on the right on the net, like C4, C5. That might be injured.
Brash isn't moving.
Did you expect him to be moving after that?
He just patted the ref on the head. I think he's all right.
I think that's all you can do after being in there against Dan Maff.
While that hurt Brash, that's not going to put him down for the
Grunt
count.
once if you're okay, twice if you're dead.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to put Brash down for the count. And he's fighting back.
Double chop there
And he just
across
puts
the
him
shoulder blades.
And he just puts him right back down. But he's still fighting. This sick SOB.
I mean, he didn't become king of the monsters for nothing.
No, I mean, yeah, it just shows you the intestinal fortitude. No man. And
Cross body clothesline, inside out cutter, cover, 1, 2, and out. A kick out by Maff at 2.5.
And Billy is shocked. He doesn't seem to know what to do to put Dan away.
This is a hell of a contest. Danny Maff is not going to. I mean, you saw what it took for Darius Carter to beat him.
Yeah, blood.
Oh, wasn't Darius's one?
Whoa!
This is getting serious between these two.
Saying Maff is the past, and I think Maff's about to show him.
Brash told him, "Why don't you die?"
I think Dan got a little confused by the maneuver that Brash just pulled and followed a forearm with.
See, that's what I'm telling you. He's expecting a fight, but this agility maybe surprising him a little bit, especially at this point in the match, where these guys, after beating the hell out of each other, have to be spent.
Big single knee off the ropes, cover, roll over by Brash, and a 2. Kick out by Maff. It's going to take more than that to put Maff down for the count.
I mean, Riley, let's say in this point in the match, if you've given everything you got, at this point, aren't you just like throwing stuff out to see what'll knock somebody down?
It's never everything you've got as a wrestler. There's always going to be that deep down pit that you got to pull from, and that's what Brash has to do right now.
But is it still strategy at that point, or is it like, I got to survive and win this? What kind of
Oh, double clothesline, both men down.
I would say against most people it would be strategy. Against Dan Maff, might be a different story.
That's what I'm thinking right now.
This matchup right here, present meets the past, as Billy Brash goes one-on-one against Dan Maff, but Dan Maff showing that he's got a whole lot left in his present.
Are you going to call Dan Maff the past?
No, but what I'm saying is that when you think of what the future of independent wrestling is, Billy Brash's name squarely etched in that. When you think of who laid the path, who put it down, Dan Maff squarely etched in that. But at the end of the day, Dan Maff showing that just because he's from that past generation doesn't mean that he still can't run right now in the present.
I don't know if I'd say he laid it. He just steamrolled it, and he's the conductor still holding his spot.
Elbow, forearm, whatever it was, right to the face, right on the side of the jaw for both men.
And a forearm by Brash now.
Brash with one of his own.
Again, I think they're just throwing stuff.
Another one across the side of the temple.
I do have to say, it's a good thing Brash doesn't look back when he runs, because that face that Maff had on when he was chasing him down, scary.
I don't think Brash would be scared. He's a maniac.
That's true.
Forearm shot there. Oh, Maff ducked it. Chop, chop city.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, he caught him on that one.
Brash tried that agile maneuver and he got caught a second time.
Now he's setting him up.
Burning hammer.
If this is it. Oh!
Burning hammer! That's it! Cover 1, 2. Oh!
What?
What in the world?
Oh my gosh.
How in the hell did Brash kick out of that?
I'm pretty sure everyone in this entire room is shocked.
How many men have ever kicked out of the burning hammer by Dan Maff?
That's got to be instinct right there on Brash's part. This isn't.
I think Dan is shocked and about to be very frustrated.
I am in shock at the fact that Billy Brash kicked out of the burning hammer. I don't think I've ever seen, with my own eyes, have ever witnessed someone kick out of a burning hammer.
And Brash can't get up. He just got up on instinct.
It seems like the kick out was on instinct, because at this point he's pancaked.
Oh yeah, he's not on his feet, but he's just.
And the ref is checking on him.
And he
seems concerned.
Brash shaking his head. He's like, no, I'm good.
He still wants to try and go. Wow.
Bleep.
This kid is a sick son of a bitch.
You think?
He just spit in the face of Dan Maff. Super kick by Brash. Bicycle knee.
Are you serious right now?
Where is he getting this from?
Maff hung on to him.
Went for an inside-out cutter again, but like you said, Maff hung on to him and the ropes.
Yeah, Maff scouted him. Oh my God, there's that spear!
Inside-out spear!
That's gotta be it!
Second burning hammer.
Going again!
Is this the last?
Burning hammer! Covered by Maff! 1, 2, 3!
The winner of this match, Tony Maff!
Dan Maff just buried Billy Brash 6 feet into the ring. Well, AJ, I ask you again, was it smart for Brash to call out Maff?
You know what? You got to give all the credit in the world to Billy Brash, who has taken Dan Maff to that limit in the past 5 years. Incredible performance from Billy Brash. Wow, but Dan Maff, I mean, he proved his claims to the King of the Monsters title.
So, Riley, the question begs to be asked. With the result here tonight, do we think Billy would have been the 2018 King of the Monsters had Dan been in that match?
We wouldn't know because there's more than just the two of them in that match. But like you asked before, was it smart for Billy Brash to ask for this match? And I think it was. He had something to prove. He may not have won, but at the end of the day, he can say, I faced him and I took Dan Maff to task.
I'd like to say this. To all you young lions out there, when you call out the old dog, old dog, who's from Jersey, but damn it, in between these ropes, I was born right here in New York fucking City. Where you call out an old dog like me, you better pack a lunch, brother, because it's an all-day job. Now, hey, I give you credit. You called me out. I am this company's first monster. You won the tournament that I was not in. You may hold the trophy, but I hold my place in this office right here in between these ropes.
Brash is struggling to.
Hats off to you. I would have done exactly what you did. Get up. I would have done exactly what you did.